Hey there, how you doing? Really good to see you. And I live in very rural Northwest Montana, and the elk come to where I live. So I wanted to share the background photo. I can't shoot into my windows, there's too much backlight, but these were the elk in my backyard a couple evenings ago. And it's just so incredible to be amongst nature. So a hard thing today to face, especially when you feel you've been the victim of abuse and trauma. And I'm not saying that that's not real. It was very real and has been very real in my own trajectory. But what I learned and rather quickly and had to relearn and reuse as one of the most productive tools ever to extricate myself from being a victim and actually thrive in my life, overcoming victimhood and living well, which I convinced myself was the best revenge, was to take responsibility. And that's a tough issue, um, especially when the abuse is deep. But I just want to talk about how it has served me. Ultimately, I realized if I allowed myself to sit with the poor me's, the rage of the injustice or the abuse, I was ultimately hurting myself. And this was an opportunity for me to rise because certainly my abuser wasn't going to help me rise up physically in the world. They weren't going to see the light, see it my way. Um, and, you know, say they were sorry for their sins of commission. It was necessary for me to stand up and take responsibility for my own life, my own mental health, my own well being, my own abundance, and my ability to thrive. It was important to see that this challenge or this challenger was bringing up an opportunity for me to see things from a different light, to move through it from my heart, and to trust the universe had my back. I'm one of those that believes I came in with a very specific desire for soul evolution. And it's not been the easier, softer way. And I have moved through multiple traumas, multiple incidents of abuse. And then I foisted some of that abuse onto myself because that's what had become comfortable. That's what I was familiar with. And what I had to understand was I had to learn for myself about my own behavior and my own participation. Now, as a child, I didn't have much of a choice, but as an adult, I certainly do. And it's my responsibility to recognize and express when I'm uncomfortable or when I need to extricate myself from a circumstance or situation. And that's truly a gift. And in understanding that, I've really evolved as a human being. I've really tasted, felt, and now live freely. I'm no longer chained into eating rat poison and expecting the other to fall down dead. I can see that it's my responsibility to step up and ultimately care for that beautiful inner being inside me who's worthy and valuable, to drop the blame, the shame, and the guilt and the judgment towards others and towards myself, to stand up, to create healthy boundaries, to say no, and to move forward with grace, balance, hope, and understanding that things will shift, that good times go, that good times come, that there's a flow, and that ultimately, if I'm brave enough, I can share my experience authentically and with integrity and help others. So I really hope that this conversation has helped you. There's plenty of shorts on my channel that have been helping. And I have a newsletter monthly. You can sign up at my website, susangold.us. And I really look forward to future conversations with you. I'm wishing you well wherever you are on your process. There is help and there is hope. And we are in this together. Take good care. And I hope to see you next time.